I've been thinking a bit about all the different videos that I've made over the years. It's been 2 years now since I first started making videos. It feels absolutely crazy, but I don't know. I think about like what I wanted to do when I first started. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I first started. I had a general idea. I wanted to make videos, but all I knew was that the easiest way for me to make a video would be record a game and my voice. And honestly, thinking back on it now, there's easier ways that I could have gone about it, but I knew that's what other people were doing, and it looked and sounded like fun, and I knew that I knew how to play video games and that I could talk and chat while it was happening. But I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and then I started interacting with different creators and came to kind of realize like interacting with other creatives is really fulfilling for me, and getting to know other creative people in the space, that experience is very valuable to me in ways that I didn't fully realize before. And so I've done all these interviews, and I've done this, this big chat series, and I'm really enjoying them. I didn't realize how much labor I would end up putting into it. That's not a bad thing. I think I'm unfamiliar with the medium, so I didn't comprehend all the work that I needed to do to make interview videos, to make overlays and stuff like that. And there's other creative things that I've gotten to stumble into, like the visual effects pack that I put out. I was extremely excited for that, and I still am. I've gotten to use it in a few of my videos, and it's been really rewarding. But I think about where I want to go, and I had so many goals when I first started of growing at a certain rate, and ultimately transitioning into entertainment as what I want to do. And what I'm finding is, as I've not grown at the rates that I've hoped to grow at, and part of that's because I've developed skill at an uneven rate. My videos aren't in a specific niche, so it's not like I'm following a specific, I'm not gaining a specific follower base from what I'm making. And, similar to this chess game, I'm not paying attention necessarily to the moves that I'm making. I'm just making them on impulse. See, look right there. And it ends up not working out, but it's caused me to relax. Actually, it's caused me to think more about what it is that I want to be making and how I want to express myself creatively. Because like I was saying, I feel like I didn't really think about that properly. I didn't take the time to sit down and go, okay, what videos do I want to make? What do I want my channel to look like? I think part of that's because I wanted... I don't know. I just wanted to start. I didn't set out with a plan because I knew I just needed to get started. But now I'm started. Now I'm here and I'm making stuff, and I'm being fairly consistent with what I make too. At least I think so. Maybe not as consistent as some people would like. I've not been consistent with streaming, so I can't say I'm doing spectacular on the consistency front, but at least with YouTube videos, I feel like, especially this year, I've been much better. Last year, I think I had some lulls, some gaps, but I didn't realize how creatively fulfilling this would be for me. Getting to work with all these different creatives, getting to work on all these different projects, and get to know people and feel... I feel generally liked and respected by my peers, and that means a lot. And I don't even fully acknowledge that all the time. I think about it, but I don't say it out loud a lot. That being someone who is respected by the community around you is important to me, and it means so much. And so I get really excited when individuals seem to really be enjoying my work, or wanting to work with me, or wanting me to do well. And it's made me care a bit less about the speed of growth. But at the same time, I can't deny some of the emotions that motivated me to do this in the first place. I do not like fulfilling other people's dreams. I've had a disdain for work, and I'm a hard worker. I hate to just like clap myself on the back, but I really do feel like a hard worker. And I feel like I really put my effort in when I'm at work, and I try hard, and it's draining because I'm trying really hard to be good at a job that I don't truly want. I've always wanted to write or to entertain or to perform and express myself creatively, and getting to do that now has been such a major development in my life. I mean, it's really changed how I feel about myself and the world around me, and what kind of impact I could potentially have on the world around me. Fuck! But I gotta think more. I gotta plan better. I have to be more organized. There's a lot that I need to do, a lot of skills that I need to develop so that I can articulate everything that I want and try and even expand my point of view so that I can make stronger concepts and articulate those concepts. I need to build my skills. I need to I need to stick with things. He's totally got me. This is a wasted. I'm just gonna resign. I've waffled back and forth on whether or not I want to do the interviews, and I've stumbled into doing the big chat, and I've really enjoyed it. But I need to work on like finding a distinction between just an interview video and the big chat format, other than time constraints and how I ask the questions, because not everybody is going to be as willing to ask their own questions when I do the big chat, and so it's going to feel a bit more like the standard interviews. Some people who know me well didn't even know that there was a distinction between the two. And I'm always making plans. I always have something in the background stewing, and I've been working on a concept for like 2 years now, and I've been putting more down on paper, but I need to articulate things. And, I have better hardware than some people do. I have better setups than some people do, and those same people will be more successful than I am. But for me, I feel like I need to meet a specific threshold when it comes to the hardware that I wanted to use and the visuals that I can put forth just simply due to the limitations of my camera, or having mobile microphones that can give me better sound. These are things that mentally keep me from wanting to do certain projects, because I want them to look a certain way, and that's not. I don't know if that's entirely good or if that's entirely bad, or if it's a combination of the two. I feel like some things need to look the way I want them to look. And maybe I'm not going to get the skills that I want by not doing it. I don't know. If you can't tell, I've not scripted any of this. I'm just rambling. Just rambling right now. Something that's kind of funny that I think about sometimes is whether or not I have enough edge, if I'm not like edging out the competition, but like if I'm gritty enough, if I'm too like bland for people, if I'm too vanilla, I can only be who I am. It's not like I should change that, but I do think about that sometimes, whether or not I'm too normal. I don't know. I think about I'm older. I'm not 23, 25. I'm 27. And in March I'm going to be 28. And I started making videos when I was 25. And I was like, I have 5 years to 30. And if I hit 30 and I have not been pursuing anything creatively, then in my brain, attempting to make some sort of career out of that is going to be near impossible. And that may not be true. That may just be something that I'm feeding myself. But I think about it. I do think about that. And holy shit. Wow. I don't know. Maybe this wasn't the best game to play while I ramble. I've said this before. I started the channel because really because of Unas Honest. And I got motivations from elsewhere, but I was thinking, if I died tomorrow, what would I have made? And so many things that I had made over the years, I had like purposefully just destroyed. I had drawings that I had made and stories I had written, I had just thrown in the trash. And would I go back and recover those? I think I would. I don't want to sit here and just say that I wasted my time by making those and then destroying them, because, I built the skill. I've tried to hold myself to a thought process of, no matter what I make or how I feel about what I make after I've made it, that I should keep it up on YouTube specifically. Because I want to be able to look back on what I've made and relive the memories I had making it. I want to be able to be proud of myself and be able to look back and at least see, maybe I think something is cringe, or maybe I think it's embarrassing or whatever, but oh my god, I'm so effed right now. And I was watching, Mark and Ethan's video, and it's weird how people will say things that you have been thinking. What is a video? What does it mean to put something out that people care about, that you care about? It's the whole, like, what is art? Are my shit post videos art? Are any of my videos art? Can you say an interview is art? Like, but I've still poured creative energy into it, right? It's not like I haven't been creative when I've done something like that. I've had to think hard about, what to say and how to articulate things, and I have lots of ideas in the bank. It's not like I'm burnt out or anything like that. I feel like I get addicted. Like, I'll post something and I get this rush from working on it for a long time, and then seeing it like come to fruition, and then I'll want to make something and put it out afterwards, like immediately. Like, I can't stop myself for a little bit and just enjoy whatever it is that I've made. I have to keep making stuff. I have to keep pushing myself and trying to make it better than it was. Trying to trying to just be better. I don't know. I feel like when you go to make anything creative, when you go to make art, when you go to make a video, when you go to make a song, you have it in your head. Or if you don't, then you're just fucking around and you slap something out and you're like, oh, I'm happy with that because I didn't have a vision. But if you have a vision for what you had and you go to articulate that, like almost inevitably, you're not really making what was in your head. You're not making what you had conceived or thought of. You're making something close to it, but you're not making the exact thing. And I want to get to the point where I can just make exactly what I'm thinking of. You know, I've made some videos that have gotten close, but it's just it's a challenge for me. That part is a challenge for me. You know, I worry I have distractibility issues, I think. I can focus really hard on something for a while, but eventually I'll burn myself and I just won't be able to return to that concept. And I want to get away from that. I want to be able to focus on things long term, and I need to practice that. It's the only way that I'll be able to is if I continue to practice. I feel like that's what I keep reiterating is that I'm building skills and practicing, and I mean, I'm trying. I really am. There you go. It's my victory. I appreciate you joining me. Hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, and night. This has been. Bye.